mostly put together. Alright, so let's see if anyone's in the chat. Contact. 5. There we go. There we go. Alright, today we are starting to weave in the ends. I don't know if you can really see it, but there's 2 totes, and I'm going to be weaving in the ends of all the blankets. Some of them are fabric blankets, so I don't need to weave those ends in. I might look over to make sure there's no loose threads and stuff like that, but yeah. Alright, stop getting distracted. Okay. Alright, so we're gonna get into weaving in all the ends, because I know I didn't do them right after I finished the blanket, that's for sure. This is in preparation for my baby blanket video, which is coming out January 22nd. I've already planned it. Just need to record it and obviously finish off the blankets. Hello! But yeah, I'm gonna be weaving in the ends, and I was doing a little math to figure out how much. Actually, I didn't finish doing the math. I was counting how many blankets I've made since starting this series. And let's see. Plus 18 plus 21 plus 42. And I've made over 100 blankets, not including these. So I'm at 121 right now. As of the last 5 videos. Thanks for the hearts. But yeah. So that's what we're going to be working on today. Where's my chopstick went? Hello. Hi, Ray. How's it going? Where my chopstick went? That's a problem. That one. Just gonna have chop lips. Thanks. What are you guys up to today? Did you bring a project? I'm gonna be sewing in all the blankets. I have 2 totes. This is 1 tote stacked on top of another tote. And we're gonna be weaving in ends. I've brought my favorite needles. These are my favorite needles. They're from Susan Bates. They come in different sizes. These 2 are the ones I usually use, but they also make like a lot bigger ones and a lot smaller ones. So, all right. Let me know what you guys are working on. I am not speaking English. That's okay. You can still enjoy all the beautiful colors. This is a sneak preview of the video that's going to go up on January 2nd. I believe I set it for 9 a.m. Eastern time, so that's my time. Okay, bye! If you're lingering in the background, don't forget to say hi in the chat. Let me know what you're up to if you're working on a project. I am weaving in ends. I know, this yarn with this pattern is one of my favorites. This is Lion Brand. Oh no, it just skipped my mind. Why can't I think of it? Lion Brand ice cream. Sorry. This is like blueberry ice cream or something, or blueberry scone. Yeah, it's one of my favorites. This is the same yarn that I used to make two of my nephew's blankets. They live in a much warmer climate than I do, so I made it in a bit of a lighter. It's a DK weight, so it's lighter, but it's still so soft. But yeah, I made one of my nephews a teal color, and the other one I made a yellow. Scissors. There you go. But let me know what y'all are up to. Yeah, it's actually not terrible today weather-wise. It's almost 60 here, which is surprising for January where I live. I am the East Coast United States. Bye! Thanks for stopping by. Remember, I can't just keep putting the needle in my mouth, because if I do that, then hello Donald, hello Alyssa. Hopefully that's how you pronounce Alyssa. If I put the needle in my mouth, then I can't talk. Thanks for the sub. Let me know what you guys are up to today. I am sewing in the ends to these blankets. I'm going to be doing a video on the blankets on January 22nd. This is one of the blankets. And I haven't even counted how many blankets yet, so I'm pretty excited for this. Ooh, ow, just cracked my neck. This will be my 6th video doing the blankets, and so far I just did the calculation, 121 blankets, which is pretty awesome. That's not including any other items I've made, because I have a huge stack of hats over there. Thank you, Alyssa. Yeah, this is one of my favorite, it's pretty much my favorite blanket pattern with my favorite yarn. So it's a star blanket, it's a fiber spider pattern. When I drop the video, I always link all of the patterns that I use. I don't put all the yarn because sometimes I just don't know what or remember what yarn I used, but this one's pretty easy to recognize. I just love how the gradient works. It's just so pretty. But all right, that one's all sewn in. One down. I don't even know how many to go. I didn't designate a place to put this, but all right. Next one we have. I think this is called the tulip stitch. This stuff was interesting to work with. I'd never worked with this stuff before. I think I got it on clearance, so all the yarn I get is either donated, I pay out of my own pocket, or you know, I get super clearanced. Yeah, donated, clearanced, or I buy with my own money. Do you loom? I used to. That's how I think I first kind of got introduced into like making things. Yeah, I used to have a loom knit set. I technically still do have one. It's for making socks, so like knitting socks. But yeah, forever ago, I made like 20 some hats. I made like a hat every day for a month, or close to every day. But yeah, I used to loom knit. It was so much fun. Is that your craft of choice, Alyssa? Because that's really fun. That's a good craft to do. I think I ended up donating my looms because I just hadn't used them in a while. I donated them to someone who does like an after school program, and I was like, just take them, make sure someone enjoys them as much as I enjoyed them. Oh, you crochet and you loom knit. Awesome. That's so fun. Yep, I used to loom knit, and I do want to knit some socks this year, so hopefully I can find a good yarn to loom knit the socks with. So that'll be fun. Oh, come on, let go. Do you have a favorite crochet project? Oh, come on. Where are you getting stuck on? I struggle with this yarn. Looking for any loose strands. I would love to knit a hat and knit socks this year. Those are... Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, I love making hats with the loom knit. Do you like to like make a part and then flip it up to make a nice thick brim? I always found that knitting had like really nice brims to them. All right, here's another coconut cake. This one I use the, looks like Which Way Filet pattern. Yeah, it was kind of hard finding patterns that looked good with this yarn because it's just very, very chaotic. Yeah, they make really nice thick brims. Always like doing that. I wonder if I can find that photo of all those hats that I made. I doubt it's still on here. No. No, it's not on my phone anymore. Bummer. I know I had seen it recently, but I'm not sure where I saw it. It must have been on my computer somewhere. But yeah, I have a huge stack of hats over in the corner that I also need to finish. Someone was asking, someone in my crafting group was asking, hey, does anyone have any donations? Does anyone have any donations? And I was like, somewhere I do. So I have to finish those off and send them off to her. Nightbot, as you see in the chat, is my little mod. He makes sure no one's misbehaving in the chat, and he also drops links. So this is the link to my Ko-fi or my coffee. I have some free printables, savings challenges. I just dropped my 2026 bingo board in 3 different colors that you can pick up for free. You can also donate and buy me a coffee on there, and that goes towards helping me buy more yarn or obtain more yarn to make more pleat blankets. So if you guys are interested in that, feel free to tap that link. All right, that one's done. All right, we're cruising. Sometimes I hate weaving in ends, as probably most knitters and crocheters do. I just don't like it. It just takes forever. There's something in the ADHD that just doesn't want to do it. So I pile them all. I have 2 totes here of blankets, and I just get them done. This one's another coconut cake in purple and blue. And I did the tiny squares pattern. Does anyone have a favorite yarn or a favorite brand? Mine is probably Pound of Love. It used to be Mandala, but Mandala is so expensive. But yeah, I like Pound of Love. I like Mandala, however you want to pronounce it. I have 2 cakes of Mandala yarn that I got right when Joann's was closing. R.I.P. Joann's. And they're like Halloween colored, and I don't know what to do with them. Like, obviously I could make a Halloween blanket, but oh, so you could sneak by me. Let me know what y'all are sipping on. I have a chai latte with almond milk and pumpkin spice. So it's a pumpkin spice chai latte. Very good. Me too. I used to work there. I worked there in 2020 to 2021. So like I would work there during the school year, during college. And then they cut my hours, so I left. And then I would go and work for a summer camp over the summer, which would give me more hours. Next one. This is another favorite pattern of mine. I'm actually working on a scrap blanket right now with this one. This is a pink, and I don't know if you can see the sparkles. The white is sparkly, but the pink is just a baby pink. But this one definitely has a lot of ends to weave in. Ooh, let's see. Yeah, so now we have Michael's and Hobby Lobby left as yarn stores. And, you know, they both have their issues. Just saying that. Like, I could not find a navy blue wool mix. I was making my grandmother a scarf, and I could not find a navy blue wool mix. Like, even just a navy blue was hard to find. I think I found like one brand or one type that had navy. I'm like, that's what she wanted. She wanted navy and gray for her scarf. Walmart, that's true. They do have a good amount of Mandala Baby. I feel like their prices are pretty decent. So if I need some Mandala, I'll go there. But they usually just have Mandala Baby. But they are definitely cheaper than other places or like shopping directly from Lion Brand. This one is called like My Favorite Baby Blanket, or My Favorite Blanket pattern from Umbaka Crochet Designs, I think. I know I just started this one. Or not this one, but a pattern. A different blanket in this pattern. But it just whips up so fast. Once you get the hang of it, like the first couple rows, you're good. And you can kind of just stop whenever, because it's from the center out. You don't have to worry about it. Like it's always going to be square, so. Okay, got this one over here. Guess I had multiple rolls of yarn. This one is really nice because you can kind of just, if you're just alternating rows, you can kind of hide the stitches or hide the yarn changes, which I definitely should have done for my scrap blanket, but oh well, because I forgot that you could do that. I don't know where I got either of these yarns, the pink or the white sparkly. I do try to share that information with you guys when I do the video. Usually, if I know what yarn it is, I'll share. Like the Lion Brand scoop one, or ice cream. Yeah. Let me know what you guys are up to, if you brought your own WIP. For those who don't know, WIP stands for Work in Progress. It's projects or, items that you are still working on and haven't finished yet. These blankets are technically still WIPs, being that they are, I guess they're usable technically, but they still have yarn dangling from them. So far we have 1, 2, 3, 4, so that's the 5th one. More and more. one hiding over here. All right. Looks like that one's done. It's number 5 so far. We have another one. Paper cut or something. Hangnail. Oh, that looks so crazy. Next we have another of the Lion Brand ice cream. It's just in a chevron pattern. It's in the same color as the other one. I think I got a bunch of this when Joann's was closing down. Thanks. Sometimes picking the pattern, like the yarn speaks to you, and other times you're just like, I don't know what to do with this yarn. And so you just gotta go searching and searching and searching and figure out, alright, well, this pattern looks nice. Hopefully it'll look nice in this yarn. So there's no other loose ones. Alright. That is number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have to find a place to put these once it's finished. Oh, looks like this one came undone. I think it was one of the ones from previous years. I think I put this one in the wash and it came undone. So hopefully I can get it fixed. Ooh, that's a short end. Oh, this one came undone too. Son of a biscuit. Well, that's not fun. Hopefully it didn't happen anywhere else. Okay. Yes, sir. Thank you. Weave this end in as much as possible. Don't want it slipping out. Hopefully it will stay together now. There's another one too. Oh my gosh. Whatever this yarn was did not like to be sewn in. What did I do to this blanket? Obviously not sewed in very well. And it's great. I feel like I didn't even crochet that much yesterday. I haven't even crocheted today. I'll have to figure out a different way to fix that one. Yeah, this is one of the ones I made last year. Or last time I had the video. Wait, some of these are ones I need to fix. Why did I put all the yarn in here? 2 balls of yarn in here. That's weird. Yarn doesn't go in this bin. Just the finished projects. So kind of funny. Oh lordy, this is gonna be fun. Put that in my yarn log. I've got a shirt. Shirts don't go in here. Goodness gracious, what happened to this bin? That should not have been in here. This one. Not any artifacts. Alright. Let's get these done. Alright, this one, I forgot to say what this one was. This one is a corner to corner. I don't even remember making this one. It has some variegated and then some like solid teal. I think some of it's from this, but I guess I had other yarn. I don't even remember making this one. I'm not gonna lie. I worked on this one for a bit. Because I changed colors every 2 rows. This one's gonna take a minute. But yeah, I've been doing this for, oh jeez, how many years have I done this? 2? No, at least 3. I think my first video was 2023 or 2024, I don't remember. My first one was 3 years ago. I think it might have been my first video on my channel. It's either first or second. January 2023. So doing this for 3 years. It was either the first, yeah, either the first or the second video on my channel. I think this one was the first though. And after this, so this will be my sixth video. I also have a video that popped off kind of over the summer. I posted it last January, but it didn't pop off till the summer. It was my favorite baby blanket patterns. I feel like after 5 videos, you know, I could maybe consider myself an expert on, you know, an expert on my favorites, but you know, of which ones work best, which ones look best, and you can bet your bottom dollar that the star pattern is on there for sure. And I link all of my favorites in that video as well. And they're all in my crochet playlist, which I can probably download, or not download, put a link in the description box or in the chat. Problem is I don't have room for my keyboard on my desk right now. Hi! I'm showing off some of my blankets while I weave in the 1.5 million ends, as you know are all of our favorites. I miss you and we need to get coffee. Not this month though. I'm doing no coffee this month, which is insane, but we need to grab other caffeinated drinks. I've been drinking tea all month. Partially because I've been sick, but the other half is because coffee. No coffee this month. It's very hard. But yes, we need to go out. You could just come. You want to come over? I can just kick my hubby out and we can just. Tuesday nights are honestly the best because he's already out of the house. You could come over for like 2 hours or something, a couple hours. I don't know what Tuesday nights look like for you. I mean, my house is just kind of small. I mean, he'll just be upstairs. I just have to tell him to wear clothes because he won't otherwise. I don't have a lot of time at the end of the day during the week this week, especially because I have to stay late at work. Ooh, ew, work. I got let go from my job, so yay! I am just eating up time with everything else and trying to stay busy. I say that like my job was like, oh, car problems again, girly. You and these car problems. Yeah, I got hopefully temporarily let go because, well, it was a nannying job, and one of the parents lost their jobs, so they couldn't keep me. Plus, they kind of didn't need to keep me because the other parent was just going to watch the baby at the times that I was watching the baby. So, but I've been keeping busy with like other babysitting jobs and just putting full focus into OobTube. But yeah, been doing a few commissions here and there. I'm working. I don't know if you've seen one of those really cute. Yeah, I miss my little guy. I should text the mom and be like, hey, I miss you guys. Hope you're doing well. All good. Um, but yeah, so just focusing on YouTube. I got a really nice mic. I got a decent mic, like the ones I used in like my grocery haul video, like mid last year. But my sister-in-law, we did a Secret Santa, and I got my sister-in-law, and she is a very she knows cameras, mics, all those things. She had a podcast at one point, and she got me a DJI very nice microphone, and it's got a clip and it's got a magnet. This magnet is so strong. But yeah, it's a very nice mic. So I was like, oh my gosh. Yeah, so I'm hoping to actually use my camera and not my phone to do my I know, and I'm not even using it right now. Oh well. I want to experiment with it more to see how it works, how well it does work well, because I did do a few tests. But did you get anything fun for Christmas? I haven't even talked to you since I don't even know when, but did you get any nice Christmas presents? Part of my Christmas got canceled because certain people got me sick. Ooh, bed sheets. Nice. La 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 la. Alright, so I think this is blanket number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is number 7. Hi Mia. How's it going? Yep. I'm actually just sewing in ends right now, but it is crochet I'm working on. I am going through my decently large sized box. I got 2 totes over here of baby blankets, and I gotta sew in all the ends so that I can wash them. What are you making with that? So the blankets are already made. I'm just weaving in the ends, and then these will be washed and donated. I'm not sure if I'll wash them before or after I do the video. Shouldn't matter that much, but either way, I just washed them in like some unscented detergent. Like booze? You got booze for Christmas? Girl, I can't remember the last time I had a beer. Or not a beer, but like a spicy drink. Actually, I think it was November. High noon. Herb getting tipsy. Just don't drink and hook at the same time. You know, don't drink and crochet. Does not end well. Making sure my nose isn't bleeding again. It was kind of bleeding earlier. Well, hit me up and I'll help you with it. If you need a little video, I'll make one for you. But yeah, so I got the really nice mic. I got some bathroom towels, like hand towels from my grandmother. They were kind of nice. They had like a Christmas tree embroidered on them, and one had a wreath, and I think one had candy canes. Handhelds. Yeah, we just have, I think, I don't even know, I don't think I bought them. I think Babe bought them before I moved in. A lot of stuff we bought together when we got our apartment, and some things he brought with him from the place he was staying before. So all right, it's nice talking with you. Thanks for hopping in. We need to chat or bye. If anyone else was in the chat, that's my friend Herb or Herb. We used to work together. She's also my crochet buddy. She also knits a lot better than I do. Watch, don't tell me to get up. I'm working on stuff. Lips are so dry. I should put a humidifier on. Alright. Not quite halfway done on this blanket. I like how this blanket looks. I don't like that there's so many ends to weave in. I said that in the wrong area. That's okay. Something in my eye. Okay. What's wrong with my eyelashes? My eyes glitching? Or what? There. No, I still feels messed up. Oh. I'm going to drop my favorite needles in the chat. Oh, wrong one. There we go. So those are the needles I'm using currently. I don't think you can find them at Michael's, and I haven't seen them at Hobby Lobby, so far the only place I can find them is probably like the Susan Bates website or Amazon. So feel free to check them out. I think I have at least 20 blankets. If not, that's okay. The average of my first 4 videos was 20. Because I had like 18 and then 21 and then 19 and then 21. So the average of those 4 was 20. And then my video I did in July had like 42. Because that was like almost like a year's worth. Because I had made a bunch of hats previously. It's not even... I don't know if I'm going to finish all of these today. But I'd like to finish as many as possible. And whatever I don't finish today, I will take over to TikTok on Friday. Whew. Neck crack. Touch a paper on the floor with my foot and scaring myself. can't think it's 60 outside. Definitely should go outside for a little bit today. Oh, number 7. Never get it done. Even though these are plastic, they are still sharp. Hello. How's it going? I'm just working on some blankets. Crocheting in the ends. Let me know what you're working on in the chat. Whew. My head is going through it today. I don't know what's wrong with my hand. Almost done. Almost done. Almost done. Glad I left the tails long on this one because it's taken the stress of making sure I have enough yarn to weave in off the table. So I really want to make sure these don't unravel because I have had several that have unraveled after washing and I just don't want that stress. Hurt my jaw if I keep trying to hold that in my mouth. My hand is not happy. My wrist is not happy. But we must prevail. This one's a bit short. last one for this blanket. Straight one. That one's done. Alright, next one we have same pattern as the pink white one, but we got America. Start from the middle on this one. America. Hello, Margarito. How's it going? What are you up to today? I'm working on sewing in the ends to all these blankets. Here's the one I'm working on right now. Got a red, white, and blue one. must be tired or something. I keep zoning out. I had my caffeine. My black tea has enough caffeine in it, hopefully. So I don't exactly have like a website or anything like that. I have my Instagram, and I also have like my previous videos, my previous blanket videos. They're all up um on YouTube. But I don't exactly have like a website or anything that displays everything. That'd be nice, but websites cost money usually, so I'm not sure how else to display like all of the things I've done. It's kind of just been social media, just putting it out there. Because I don't sell what I do. Yeah. So I don't sell what I do. I donate everything that I make. If you need links to the videos, I have a whole crochet playlist, and then the blanket videos are kind of dispersed in there. No problem. I'm working on sewing in ends to these blankets right now. I have 2 totes full of blankets. I even found some stray yarn in there, which was weird. Because I only put finished blankets in these totes, so don't know how that ended up in there. So far, this is the 8th blanket, I think, that I've finished off. Bestie's just being silly. Definitely left long enough ends on this one. Yeah. Well, I brushed my hair today. Guess not. Almost done this one. Let's do last check. And we look good on that one. That's number 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, it's 8. Running out of space over here. Alright, we got another. Smack myself in the face. Another coconut cake. Oof. I'll probably hop off at 3. Go take a walk. It'll be nice. This one is a coconut cake, and I think you can see it. This is the Tessellated Hearts pattern by Fiber Spreader, one of my favorites. By the way, if you have any suggestions for baby blanket patterns, I'm always open to them. Crochet or Tunisian crochet. I really want to do another Tunisian crochet. They just take a lot longer. I'm not as skilled in Tunisian crochet as regular crochet, but I'm willing to try. Alright, that one was nice and quick. This was another one of the coconut cakes. So it's number 9. Here's one of the ice cream scoops. This is can't remember what this one's called. It's built kind of like a corner, C to C or corner to corner, but it's in the round instead, I think. Look this one up because I can't remember what it's called. This is the one I use this on, which is super soft. Love this stuff. This is something from Hobby Lobby. I want to say it's called like Yarn Bee Sleek or something. Shiny something. But it's very thin. It says it's a 3-weight. I'd say it's thinner than that. But I'm not an expert. Interesting. Definitely should have used a smaller hook on this when I was crocheting. Oh, well. Can't change that now. Get that one. Come on. Oh, she knows. Um, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Woo! I can't even say we're halfway done because I don't know how many there are. Alright, here's another star one. Can't go wrong with a star one. I think I bought a bunch of this when Joann's was closing. is not happy. Another one. All right. One's done. This is 11. I can barely see my screen. I can barely see my computer right now. Here's a little scrappy one. This one's so cute though. It looks like I used the rest of this DK stuff. We have 2 ends to weave in? Hallelujah. I thought being that this one was so scrappy. This one is a moss stitch in the round with some scrappy bits here and there. So tiny. Here we have another moss stitch, another scrappy-esque one. Not too many ends to weave in, so that's good. This one is a 4-weight though, so it's a bit heavier. I think maybe I should have used a bigger hook on this one to make it a little bit looser. Hi, Alyssa. First thing I crocheted, I believe it was a blanket, or at least like the first complete thing that I remember I crocheting was a blanket. It was a granny square blanket. The first complete thing I remember making. I mistakenly didn't know that you shouldn't mix cotton and acrylic, so I'd used 2 different yarns. One was just like a normal white acrylic yarn, and then the other one was cotton. The cotton was like a blue and white, and then the other yarn was just white. And I had made solid granny squares or solid squares out of the cotton, and then acrylic with like a regular granny square. And then I washed it, and I was like, why does it look all like not warped, I guess, but like obviously the cotton shrunk a little bit, but the acrylic didn't, so it looked a bit wonky. So eventually I undid the whole thing, sad, and I made a bag out of the cotton, some of the cotton squares. I actually made 2 bags. I think I have some of those squares still. This is a moss stitch, little scrappy. I feel like this could be an art piece, like an abstract art. I need more space. I have 2 huge stacks. One stack here, another stack here, and I'm starting a stack on, not quite on the floor. There's some other stuff, but mostly on the floor. I'm probably gonna hop off at 3. So let's see, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 done. And we haven't even started the second tote. Pot holder, that's always a good start. Kind of just getting your basic stitches done is good, but make sure you make your pot holders out of cotton yarn. Here's a blue and cream and white granny square, granny spiral. It's a granny spiral. Mm-hmm. Nope, no time for naps. We got things to do. Still got dishes to wash. I'll go on a walk, breathe outside. Oh, getting stuck. How's the weather where you guys are at? It's currently like almost 60 over here, which is a little weird for January, but looks like it might be a little windy, a little breezy, but not too bad. Oh, there's one over here. Oh, two over here. If you'd like to follow me on any of my other social media, you can hit that link right there and follow me on Instagram. I also have a TikTok, Facebook, not very often on there, but alright. It's number 14. I feel like we're all pretty good. Oh, this was a beautiful one. I like this one. This one has little cute little flower ones. So it's pretty decent size. Oh my gosh, there's so many ends to weave in. I don't want to. Let's do this one instead. I don't want to. I just want to kill the next 10 minutes and then go for a walk. I'm probably going to do this one and then chat for a few minutes and then get off and go take a walk. This one is another moss stitch. Looks like I did a lot of moss stitch last year, and I don't even remember. But it's getting toasty in here. I even turned the heat down. I didn't realize it happened. Alright, this blanket's probably going to be the last one for today. Oh, that one's connected. Okay, and another one. not at this. Kind of weird. Come on, push through. Almost done. Almost done. 2 more, hopefully. My back hurts. Almost done for today. Last one, hopefully. Alright, that's the last one we're going to do today. So I think that brings our total so far to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So that leaves us with 15, and we still have this one is tote and a whole other tote. So we'll see. We'll see if we get to 20. I think we will. I think we'll do more than 20. But thank you guys so much for watching. If you're watching in the post live, don't forget to say hi down in the comments and let me know what patterns you're excited for the blanket video, which is coming out January 22nd. See you guys next time. Bye.